Lauderdale County here, to the Indian Nations, one wall for her journey from Muskogee, Oklahoma, back home. No mortar, no cement, nothing foreign. You're to lay one stone at a time for each step she made. I said, I can do that. And then she left me with some very beautiful words. Said, I promise you, if you do exactly what I told you to, I promise you that you'll find your path in life. And then you may sing your songs. So I've sang my songs for 35 years. So I decided what I was going to do. My wife really suggested it, wasn't me. Said, when you going to start in the morning, about 5 o'clock? I said, yes. She said, all right. Said, go down by the cotton gin here at Oakland and weigh your truck empty. And then go get your load of rocks level full. Then come back and weigh your truck again at the cotton gin. We'll know how many pounds you bring back. My load weighed 900 pounds. So as you folks sit here today, there's over 8.5 million pounds of stones after 35 years. But people don't realize I picked them up and put them on a truck. When I placed them on a wheelbarrow here, rolled them to the wall and placed them in the wall. There's nothing foreign, these are solid. So actually I picked up 27 million pounds. I wore out 3 trucks, 22 wheelbarrows, over 2,700 pairs of gloves, 3 dogs, and 1 old man. It is the largest unmortared rock wall in the United States. It's the largest memorial to a Native American woman. It's listed as one of the 10 top environmental arts by 22 of some of the best art teachers in the U.S. It's been placed in the Library of Congress along with Helen Keller's birthplace in Bellingrath Gardens. New York Times just did a whole page on it. Roseanne Cash pulled up here about 9 months ago and asked me could she write a song about the wall, and the magic wall she called it, and the singing river, and I told her yes, and she won a Grammy. I think that's her first Grammy. Why did she come back? Why in the world would a 17-year-old girl walk back through this wilderness? In 1952, when my grandmother was way up in her 90s, still a very good mind, I asked her that very question. I said, Grandmother, why did she come back? She said, honey, my 2 sisters and I have thought about it all of our life, and we've come up with 3 reasons. She said, when your great-great-grandmother was born, that her grandmother took your great-great-grandmother's birthing cord and placed it in the river here. It made the river her sister. Second, she had a vision or a dream of her grandmother beckoning her to come home. And third, we call it the Tennessee River today, but all the tribes that lived along this river had another name for it. They called it the Singing River. In my grandmother's language, it's Nunase, N-U-N-N-U-H-S-A-E. Nunase, the river that sings. They all believed there was a young woman that lived in this river, sang songs to them and protected them. So my grandmother said when my great-great-grandmother got to the Indian Nations in 1839, she went and listened to all the rivers and streams she could find. And there were no songs. She said my sister Whana-le is like a wildflower. Said she stayed out there. She's kind of like a wildflower. She can grow anywhere. If I stay out here in this dark place, I'll die. And I'll die very quick. She said, I've got to go home.